I guess I'm not the only one who has always wondered what Easter in an African Catholic church felt like. So this was Good Friday celebration, and I decided to attend because I have actually never seen it on my own. So I got on the road just to experience this. So here I was actually in a vehicle going to a Catholic church very close to me to see what Easter celebration looked like in a Catholic church, because I have actually never had that experience in my life, but I have always heard about what the Good Friday celebration used to be like in Catholic churches around. So I decided to see for myself. So at the time we left, this was past 12 in the afternoon, and other churches were closed. This was another church that was on the same street as the Catholic church. Here I was in the church already, and this book was the book they were reading most of the stuff from, 7 Last Words of Jesus Christ. So that book was the book they were reading from, and as Catholic is, you were kneeling and standing. Another thing I experienced on that Good Friday was the fact that these monuments in the churches, sorry if I use monuments and it doesn't go well with the Catholics, but these monuments in the church were all covered before the whole Easter, the Good Friday celebration proper. It was covered, and I do not know why it was covered. I think I will need Catholics to explain that to me. While all of the monuments in the church premises were covered, that was what I noticed about it. So I kind of felt interested. And then right here you can see that there was a short drama that took place before the whole outside thing. This drama is just a story about how Jesus was killed, about how the negotiations that were going on, how people were asking for Barabbas to be released and for Jesus to be killed in place. After the short drama, we had a short break and everybody came out. You can see the crowd. This was the crowd that came to experience Good Friday that day. And this was the part that interested me much, because we were outside and the deed was about to begin. This guy in uniform, there were many of them in uniform, and they were trying to control the crowd. So that was their job. I just decided to capture this guy, and you can see right in front over there, that's the people acting as Jesus Christ and as the guards and everything. The people that were there when Jesus was killed, these are people, they were already preparing themselves to start properly. So that's how the procession was going. You can see Jesus was already carrying the cross, and they were already beating Jesus. So if you've never seen what it is like to experience Good Friday in an African Catholic church, this is it. For me, I have always wanted to experience this. So I just had to be there on Good Friday, because other years I'm always like, I would like to go here, and I end up not going. So this time around, I decided I wasn't going to miss it, and thank God I didn't even have to go to work that particular day. I didn't have any work to attend to that day, so I was very free, and that was why I decided to attend Good Friday that particular day. For people who know the stories, you can tell each of these things were like different stations, different points of how he was carrying the cross, how he was weak, and you can see this guy trying to control the crowd. That was it. I think this is when somebody is helping Jesus out with the cross. If you know the Bible story very well, somebody else helped Jesus with the cross. So they are also showing where somebody else was helping Jesus with the cross.
We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
From the Gospel of St. Mark.
You just had to be there. You just had to be in front to experience this. I think for me, I would say I had a great time there. I was so happy that I was there. So they are also showing us where the robe was torn apart. These people really did well with the acting. I won't lie, they did well with the acting, but I would say the part I was not really much impressed with was just the costume. But with the acting, they narrated the story so well, and I felt emotional. The people you see that just knelt down, those people are, I think they are altar boys, the Catholic altar boys. If you don't know what that is, most Catholics know what it is. They are people that work at the altar in Catholic Church. So here things were getting more tense, things were getting more interesting. Everybody was rushing to the front, and I promise you I made sure that I was at the front so I can capture this for everybody to see, because I didn't want to miss anything. I won't lie, this is where I said I expected more, because I expected the cross to be something like a stronger wood. That other guy there, it shows the one of the thieves, right, that were nailed by the side of Jesus Christ. There were two. You can see the second person there, but the crowd did not let me capture the second person very well. So these beautiful women are women of the Catholic Church, I think Catholic Church Women Organization, something like that. Those women were there to support, and they also did well in their part. Then this is where I was not impressed at all. Why would Jesus be standing and two people are holding him by the side? I mean, the real story of Jesus is that Jesus was nailed on the cross, and even if I know you're not going to nail this person, at least he should be on the cross for a while. People should not be there supporting the cross. This is where I felt like the church needed to do more with the costume and the props, like bringing, like they should fund this so that the storytelling will flow very well. That's what I would say. But overall, I would say I had a good time, and I felt blessed that day for attending this event. And with that, I want to say a very, very big happy Easter celebration to every Christian and intending Christian. If you're hoping to be a Christian one of these days, if you're hoping to be a Christian very soon, anytime soon, that's a very good decision to make. Happy Easter celebration to all Christians, and thanks to the Catholic Church in Lagos State, Badore Precise, for this experience. It was good to be here. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye.